All right, we are back for Eureka Math Squared for fourth grade. Module 2, Lesson 20 homework helper. All right, here is tonight's lesson. Or it's actually from today, but you're doing it tonight. So maybe it's not really night. I don't know. Here in Michigan, it's getting dark real quick lately. If you're in my class, you know that. It's driving me crazy. I don't like it getting dark so quick. I miss the warm weather already. Anyways, all right, here we go. Write an equation to represent the value of the unknown. Then find the value of the unknown. Okay, so we're trying to figure out what is W, right? W equals. So what are they giving us? We know 28. We have 28. So let's look. We have 1 here. We have down here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, and we have 28. So let's see if I have 28 and a 7, and that's going to equal W. I need to find out how many times. There's 7 of these, so that's got to be 7 times something is going to give me 28. Because if I have this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this is the same as 7 times something. So if I divide and do the opposite, I can figure that out. All right, so if I go over, if I have a multiplication chart, or if I don't, I can do it another way. But if I have a multiplication chart, I can sit there, go over to 7, column 7, go down till I find 28, and then go across and see what row 28's in. But if I don't have that, I got to figure it out. I could start adding. Could I add something 7 times? What could I add 7 times? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14? No. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. No. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28. Look at that. I figured out just by adding, right? Adding together. I end up with this. These are going to be all worth 4. And if you know that 7 times 4 is what? It's 28. So this is worth 4. So this is technically 1/7, right? Because there's 7 pieces. That's one of them. 1/7. We don't need to know that yet, but a little bit of fractions never hurt anybody. All right. Over here, same thing. So we have this big mustache. I don't know, it looks like maybe frosting on top of a cupcake. I think I might have said before. Maybe that's the top to a cookie. I don't know. Call it whatever you want. But it shows us that from this edge to this edge, this is worth 52. The length is 52. Well, down here, we're missing a piece. Look, if we go ding, 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 right there. We're missed. We have it. It's not there though. But we can see our distance because it shows us and lines this up nice and neat. So we got to find what's missing. Well, this whole thing is this. So I'm missing part. Part is gone. If this was a cookie and you ate part, you would have taken part away when you ate it. So if we take part away, we can find X. Okay, you guys can finish that one up. I'm not going to do that whole one for you. All right, so find X, write the answer there. Down at the bottom here, use read, write, draw process to solve the problem. An apple weighs 81 grams. A pineapple weighs 9 times as much as the apple. So 9 times as much, so it's bigger. How much does the pineapple weigh? 81 grams, 9 times as much as the apple, right? So if you're drawing your apple, oh, here we go. I'm going to try. That doesn't look like an apple. That looks like a heart. Hold on. Nope, we're fixing that. Okay, let's try that again. A little flat on the bottom. We're going to come up, come around, down, and maybe a tiny bit. Okay, this is not a good apple. But here's how I'm going to show it's an apple. There. It's not a cherry. It's an apple. Watch. Apple. Told you. 9. Nope, wait. That's 81 grams. Sorry. I'm doing the problem in my head already. 81 grams. Then we have a pineapple. Yeah, I know. Everyone's excited for me to draw a pineapple except for me. Down, up, come down. Remember, it's 9 times bigger. All right, and those pineapples always have that design on them. But, you know, I'm trying to do this quick because it's math class. I'm not quite an art teacher yet. Look, kind of looks like a pineapple. All right. At least just like laugh and say, hey, Mr. Short, it looks like a pineapple, even if you don't think it does. And then it comes out the top and it's got all those little like those little leaves that go back and forth all over the place. And I feel like they're sharp, even though they're not, but they look sharp to me. All right. There. This is times 9, because it's 9 times bigger, equals this thing. So how big is it? All right. A banana weighs 9 more grams than an apple. How much does the banana weigh? I'm not drawing these out again. You guys are already teasing me about my apple. I tried. It's better than no apple. All right. But the banana weighs, I said Anna again. The banana weighs 9 grams more than the apple. So here's the apple. You bring that apple down here. Maybe when it's done, it can come down here. And it weighs 9 grams more. So 9. So apple. And then we have grams more, right? How many grams more equals banana? All right. I spelled it wrong. I know. I'm in a hurry. My alarm just went off. We have an assembly here in a minute. B-A-N-A-N-A. There we go. All right. Figure that one out. Let me know how that goes for you. On the back, Jayla says 30 is 3 times as many as 10. Is she right? Is she wrong? Draw it out. Show me. Is right? 30 is 3 times as much as 10. Is she right? Is she wrong? Draw it out. Let me know if it's right or wrong. Hope that helps. See you guys in class tomorrow.